Learners Hub. In this video, I am going to discuss about namespace in the C++ program. Why to use namespace in the program? How to declare namespace? How to access the functions under the namespaces? How to create our own namespaces? Everything we will discuss with the proper examples. Standard namespace. The std is the short form of the standard. Okay. The std namespace contains the built-in classes and declared functions like cout, cin, crt, string, etc. All the functions, input and output functions, mathematical functions, string functions, all the functions are contained in the std namespace. We can find all the standard types and functions in the C++ std namespace. There are also several namespaces inside std. Okay. The IOStream header file contains all the declarations for input and output. The namespace std is used to tell that we are using cout and cin, which were part of a std namespace. Namespace allows you to group classes, objects and functions. Okay. The IOStream header file contains all the declarations for input and output. The namespace std is used to tell that we are using cout and cin, which were part of a std namespace. Namespace allows you to group class, object and functions. Let us do one exercise with using namespace and without using namespace. How it will execute in the C++ program. Okay. This is the program using namespace. Namespace std. Then use the cout statement. Okay. How it will work? Let us see. First compile the program, no errors, then execute the program. See, we got the result. This is cout from std namespace. The same program we can do without using namespace. Let's delete this. Cut. Okay. Then let us to compile and run the program. See, this is the error. Here, what is the error? Error. Cout was not declared in this scope. Did you mean std cout? And see, without using namespace, we cannot execute the program input and output statement. Okay, using the namespace, we can execute the cout statement. Okay. In old C++ software, no problem. MS-DOS like that, because this is Windows based or frameworks editor. You have to use the namespace C++ builder like that. Okay. Here we are seeing dev C++. What is the advantage of using namespaces in the program? The primary advantage of namespace is that they resolve any naming conflict. For example, sometimes we may need more than one function or variable with the same name. Okay. In normal case, we should not use same variable name or function name more than one time in the program. If you use like this, the compiler will get confused. It will create an error in the program. Okay. Then how to solve this problem? The C++ provided one facility to use namespaces in the program. By using namespaces, we can prevent conflicts in files with the same variable name and function name within the same program. I will tell you one example. There are two students with the same name in a classroom. To separate these two students, we need to call them by their names and surnames. Okay. A situation like this can occur in C++ as well. It might happen that a function we created the name square root function, but this is already present in the CMath library of C++. In this, compiler will get confused between the two function names, because square root function is inbuilt function and it is already contained in the string functions, string or mathematical header files. So compiler will confuse between these two functions. Hence, it will get an error. To avoid this confusion, we can use namespace. Next, namespaces provide a method to avoid name conflicts in a project. Okay, namespaces in C++ are used as an additional information to differentiate two or more variables or functions or classes having the same name to avoid the confusion of the same variable names, same function names or same classes names. Using using namespace we can avoid this problem. Yeah. Why to use scope resolution operator? The scope resolution operator can be, this is a symbol of scope resolution operator, 2 : sign. Okay, can be used with the name of namespace to call or access any member, variable, function or class declared inside a namespace. Okay, to access any member, that is any variable or functions or declared class declared inside the namespace, that we can access using the scope resolution operator. Okay. Then using declaration. Generally namespaces are declared in the beginning of the program after header files. Example, using namespace std. Okay. Next, we can create our own namespace. How to write that namespace? Then give the name of the namespace. Then within curly braces we can give the variables or functions, whatever we want we can give within flower brackets. That is, we can create our own namespaces. How to declare like that? Namespace, this is the keyword namespace followed by the name of the namespace. See the examples of how to use the namespace and how to access the variables, members of that namespace. Here see namespace, the name of the namespace is my namespace. Declare the two variables a and b. Okay. Then how to access these variables? Using with the scope resolution operator. That first give the name of the namespace, my namespace. Give the scope resolution symbol. Give the name of the variable. Next, name of the namespace, use scope resolution operator b. Name of the variable b. Such a way we can access the variables of the namespace. Variables we are used in the namespace. Okay. Such a way we can access the variables of namespace from outside the namespace. Okay. This is the program written with the using namespace. First give the namespace like this. Using namespace, this is a global. Okay. Then we can create our own two namespaces. First namespace is known by first, second is known by second. Okay. This is the name of the namespace. This is the second name of the namespace. Then declare the variable and initialize the value 5. Here declare the variable is double type, initialize the value. Then how to this outside the namespace, how to access this outside the namespace? We can write like this. Cout, name of the namespace first, give the scope resolution operator, name of the variable which you have used inside the namespace. Here second name function, name of the namespace, give the variable which you have used in that function or. Okay. Here both functions namespace we have used the same variable name. Then how we can access the outside the namespace? By using with the name of the namespace. Then compiler won't get any confusion, you will get the output. How can I use std entities without using namespace std? Without using namespace std, how we can access the functions or variables contains the namespace name std without declare globally? See, the using namespace std line tells the compiler take everything that is in the std namespace and dump into the global namespace. Thus, we can refer to std entities without the std scope resolution operator. But it increases the probability for name conflicts, since a bunch of extra names that you do not expect you got added to the global namespace. Okay. std is a standard namespace that holds many C++ classes and methods like cout, cin, and among others. We can use classes or methods of this std namespace like the example below. See, declare the header file istream, open the main function, then give that std resolution operator cout. return. That without using names global declare the namespace std. Okay, we can do like this with the name of the namespace std with the scope precision operator global. We can do like this. Okay, std is a standard C++ namespace, and this symbol is the scope resolution operator. Is it clear now? How to write without using namespace std? How we can access all the functions or members in the under the namespace name std? How to access? We have to write that std name of the namespace std resolution operator cout and c. Okay. Next, how can I use the std namespace in the program? We have to write like this using namespace std. Okay. After the header file, we have to give that. See, hash include highest header file, give the namespace using namespace std. Then main program starts. Give the command for output cout. Okay. Once if you declare like this, no need to repeat it std and scope resolution here. Okay. In case if not declared like this, we have to use the std with the scope resolution operator and cout. Next, how can I define my own namespace in C++? We can define our own namespaces that may prevent conflicts of entity names, same names. Okay. Here is the example. With the two function namespaces are here, NSA, NSB. Okay. Both has same my function. Say both have same functions. Used in different process. See how to write that. First create the namespace. Name of the namespace is NSA. Okay. Here one function name is m by f. Give the statements for that. Which are the instructions to execute in that function. Give that functions here. Instructions here. Here just to print that. Okay. Next. Another name of the namespace is NSB. Here also same function name. Then give the instructions for that. Then how to access this out of that namespaces, outside the namespaces? Here we can access like this. Give the name of the namespace, scope resolution operator, call the function. Which function it is included that under that namespace, give that function. Okay. Next is second namespace, name of the namespace, give the function. Here, what is the difference here? Here, both the namespace we have is the same function name. Then we outside the function, after the name function, we can access that using related namespaces. Name of the namespaces. Without using namespaces, we cannot use the same function name more than one time. Okay, that is the rule for writing the program. We should not repeat the variable name. We should not repeat the function name. That is not allowed in C++. Then we can solve that problem using namespaces. Is it clear now why to use namespaces? Hope you are cleared how to use namespaces in the program, how to declare, how to create our own namespaces. Everything you have learned in this class. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe the channel. Okay, bye.